Hello, Linz.
Boss,
How's it going? I don't know.
I'm well,
Something's
thank
wrong with
you.
my camera. I'm trying to fix my camera. Hold on.
Okay. How was your week?
Good. Yours?
Great.
All right. That's good,
Happy
man.
birthday to your wife.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually taking her out today to get a
Okay.
massage and taking her for dinner and stuff for the weekend.
Wow, awesome. Awesome. Well done.
Yeah, man, for sure. Okay, so I seen you had some people that were building.
Yes, yes. Some of my team members. Let me tell them to join the Zoom now.
Yeah, no problem.
So they have built up to 5, some have more than 5, so
Nice.
you are good.
Nice.
I've seen your message. Hey, that's all. I've seen your message. No problem. Thank you.
Come on. Just sending out an email for this too.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I wasn't. Hmm?
Yeah. All right. Welcome everyone for being on here. I don't know why my camera's not working. Um, Maybe I've been going on too many Zoom meetings. Hold on, let me try to log in for my phone so I could at least see everybody and everyone could see me. Can I see some faces, please? I want to see who's working out here. Who the team that we're building? I want to see the team that we're building out here. Hey, Hasiaka, how's it going? I'm gonna get this set up on my phone. I can't hear you. I'm gonna get this set up on my phone.
Hello, sir. Good day.
Okay, you guys can see me now, right? Yes. If I turn like this, it goes sideways. Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. Good day, sir.
Good day to you. Were you guys able to hear me, or was I just talking to myself? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, you are loud and audible, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yes,
think
we
I think
can hear
before
you.
I was talking and I was muted. Okay, so what I was saying was, right now I like how we're assembling, we're building a team, and the objective is for us to build, something that is sustainable, right? So it's not geared on one opportunity, right? It's going to be geared on multiple opportunities. So that's why the MSI, which stands for multiple sources of income, right? And there's some opportunities that will come, some opportunities that will go, right? And some may be longer term, some are shorter term, right? But if we position ourselves the right way, then we could capitalize from all of them, right? I'm in real estate, and in real estate, I most of my clients are mixed, but the ones that I really care about the most are, from my homeland, right, which is Ghana, and then Nigeria were neighbors, and even other places where it's not as easy for them to get involved with real estate, right? And the reason why I say not as easy, because to get a property, you need at least like 50,000 and up, right? And not everyone has 50,000 readily available, right? So that's why I'm here with the recovery plan, and we're here to work with you, but in return we need you to work with us, right? And if that reciprocation is there, then this is something that can grow and it can be ongoing, right? So I'm going to get into the presentation, because I want to keep it within the hour, or if there's any Q&A after, then we could do that, right? So first I want to give a disclaimer, right? Okay. So the following statement applies to all information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, included but not limited to cryptocurrency, real estate investing. Sorry, I just have. Oh, I have to get back to it after. Sorry, that was a client. Okay, so the following statement applies to all information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, but not limited to cryptocurrency, real estate investing, art, stock, forex, business, or any other investment opportunities presented. Everything expressed here is solely the opinion of Create Wealth Network or any representative, and should not be considered official investment advice. Create Wealth Network is separate from any investment opportunity. We strongly advise all readers and users to conduct their own thorough research before making any investment decisions. Investing is a financial market and it involves risks, and you should be aware that you could potentially lose some or all of your capital. Create Wealth Network or any representatives is not a financial advisor nor a broker dealer, and the material provided is intended solely for educational purposes. We are not responsible for any gains or losses that may arise from your investment choices based on the information provided. Each individual's financial situation and risk tolerance are unique, so it is crucial to conduct a qualified financial advisor or professional before making any investment decisions. Investing entails a high degree of risk, and past performances is not indicative of future results. The value of investments can fluctuate, and there are no guarantees of profit or success. Create Wealth Network bears no responsibility for the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information presented, and we reserve the right to modify or update any content at any time without prior notice. By using the information provided by Create Wealth Network or any representatives, you acknowledge that you have read, understood, and agreed to this disclaimer. If you do not agree with any part of this disclaimer, please refrain from using our services or relying on the information we provide. So 1, opinions and not official investment advice. 2, conduct your own research. 3, no individualized investment advice. 4, not a financial advisor or broker dealer. 5, educational purposes only. 6, investment risks. 7, consult your own financial advisor. 8, no responsibility for gains and losses. 9, third-party content. 10, update and changes. In conclusion, investment involves inherent risks, and individuals should exercise caution and should judgment when making investment decisions. Create Wealth Network or any representatives disclaims any liability for any direct or indirect damages resulted from the use of its content or reliance of any information provided. Users are encouraged to seek professional advice and independently verify all information before making any investment choices. All right. So MSI, it stands for multiple sources of income. All right. Welcome to the world of financial freedom. The traditional 9-to-5 model versus the modern need for diversification. All right. Before, people used to survive on 9-to-5. They had their job. It was enough for them to live. But now it's not enough. So the modern need for diversification is very important, and it's actually needed. Right. So there's many people right now that when they're working 9-to-5, they think the other option is to get another job. Right. So that's another 8 hours of your day that you've taken from yourself. Right. You're exchanging time for money. And we need to stop exchanging our time for money. All right. At first, it's required. Yes, of course, you got to put in time, but you got to set up yourself to where your money's making money, or you're making money through the efforts of others. Right. So that's why team building is very important. Right. And we're introducing the concepts of multiple income streams. Right. Our objective is to empower individuals to make their money work for them. Why invest? It's self-explanatory. Go outside of your house and see why you should invest. You're getting more bills. The gas is higher. Groceries are higher. The cost of living is higher, whether you're paying for rent or mortgage. The prices have gone up with everywhere. And that's why your income must go up as well. Okay? So we need our income to be more than our expenses. And the only way to really do that is to have our money work for us. All right. So have that shift and start thinking of putting your money to work. Right. And by you doing that, you want to supersede the expenses. You want to get more than expenses. So at the end of each month, you have money to go and enjoy. Right. Because this is not a good balance. If you're getting one paycheck in and then you have to pay for 20 things out, then where's the money? So what, you're just getting money so you can just transfer over to all your bills? That's not the right way to do it. The right way to do it is through Robert Kiyosaki's principles. Right? And Robert Kiyosaki has a cash flow quadrant, which he's shared with anyone that read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Then you know about the cash flow quadrant, right? And the cash flow quadrant is the ESBI, right? So the employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor, right? Many times people think that they're a business owner, but in actuality, they're really self-employed, all right? What's the difference between a business and self-employed? Self-employed, you own a job. You have to be there, right? If you're not there, then the business doesn't run, right? That's self-employed. So if you reflect right now, if you're either an employee or you're self-employed, if you're not working and income's not coming in, then you're on the left side of the quadrant, because on the left side of the quadrant, you have to exchange your time for money. So we want to make the shift from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant, right? And the right side of the quadrant is a business owner and an investor. A business owner, you own a system that works for you, all right? Or you're part of a system that's in work, right? And that's where you want to be, because when you're a business owner, you're leaving your time through the efforts of others, right? That's why Robert Kiyosaki, he has another book called The Business of the 21st Century, which is network marketing, multi-level marketing, right? Where you have your relationships and the people that you know, and even some people that you don't know, but people who like to build teams. And then that product is kind of the base of it. But the network marketing is the concept, because we all know word of mouth is the best type of advertising, right? So if you have a product, you're doing it right now. If you have something that you love, you're going to refer and say, hey, I just got this. I love it. You should try it. And then the person will go and buy it, right? But the beautiful thing with MLM and network marketing is when they do go and buy it, you get paid, right? So we want to set up these systems so that you're in many opportunities to where you just referring people, then you actually earn from referring people, right? And this is the most low-cost entry business, right? Because something like McDonald's is also a system. The only thing with McDonald's, you need $1 million to start, right? With MLM network marketing, you could get in opportunities for like $100, right? Some are $1,000, right? Which are also affordable. And you can work your way up to where you can buy McDonald's, right? And when you get that cash flow coming in, right, then you could start putting that cash to work, right? And you're in that I quadrant, which is an investor, right? And that's where we all want to be. But the thing is, if you're on the left side of the quadrant, it's very difficult for you to just let your money go, because it was an exchange for your time. You're equating it to the amount of time that you worked to get that money, right? And because it took so long for you to get that money, you don't just want to freely just give it away, right? But when you have your money being made through the efforts of others, or as an investment where money's making money, then you're more open to moving it around because the money's coming in, right? And you didn't exchange your time for it. So this is the shift that we want everyone to be moving on, right? Because why invest? It's very self-explanatory, right? You put money in, and then you growing your seed, and then from the seed that you grow, you get more money. You're putting your money to work, right? And there's so many places to put it. It's just about, okay, how much money do you have available? So we want to put you in a situation where you have money available. So when bigger deals are coming, you could join, you could participate, right? When real estate investments come in, you have the money that's there that you can put aside, and you know that more money's coming in, so it's okay to let that money go, right? So the benefits of MSI, number one, you get financial security, right? Reducing the dependency on a single source of income. Number two, income stability. Buffer against economic uncertainties, growth opportunities, expanded wealth through various channels, flexibility, balancing work life and passion projects, right? You could do what you love because you know money's coming in, right? So if you're a singer or artist or whatever the case may be, where you have a passion project, something that you love, and maybe that's not paying you up front how you want it to. If you have investments that are making you money and they're covering your living expenses as well as, making you go out and have some leisure time, then you can focus more time on your passion projects, right? And then 5, wealth creation, accumulating assets and investments over time, all right? So the difference between time and money, there's a big similarity between them first and foremost. And the similarity between them is that you spend both of them. You spend time and you spend money, right? But one of them you don't get back. And that's why the rich people value time more than they value money. But the poor people value money more than they value time. right? So where's your money going? Because if you're exchanging time for money, right? If you're here in this image and you see how big the clock is, you're exchanging your time for this money, right? Then the money has so much more value because all the time that you spent on it to earn it, right? And then what do we do from there? What most people do is they pay everyone for themselves, right? They pay everything else, all their debts, their expenses, everything gets paid out. And then after they pay themselves last, right? And then by the time you pay yourself last, maybe you could get like a sandwich at McDonald's or something like that. But there's not much money available for you to put into investments so that you can make more money, right? So we need to change this around, and you need to diversify your portfolio. Pay yourself first and diversify. Of course, there's certain expenses that, yes, you make payments towards, but you need to get a portion of that and put them into assets that are going to make you money. Because over time, you know, the assets could be paying for all these, not your primary income, right? Where you're exchanging time, right? You want your cash flow to be paying for this, right? And talk about cash flow. This is a board game made by Robert Kiyosaki, right? And in cash flow, it teaches you how to get out the rat race. So over here, this circle here, this is a rat race, right? So you keep spinning your dice and you keep going in circles. This is where most people in this world, 95% of this world's population is doing. Right? You're going and you get your paycheck. You see these yellow spots here? Just paycheck. So you go about your days, your week, you get your paycheck, you spend it on all these expenses. Then you go back to work, get your paycheck again, pay back all these expenses. You go back to work, get your paycheck, you pay back all these expenses. And then it continues. And it continues. And it continues. And continues. And continues. And continues. Maybe you get another job. This continues again. It keeps on continuing. The only way to get out of the rat race is for your cash flow to be more than your expenses. Right? So in order to do that is you have to invest. All right? And that's how you get to over here, which is called the fast track. Right? How you invest in, you're investing in different assets. Things that you can put your money in that's going to give you more money back. Right? And that's what we're here to share with you, different MSI opportunities, right? And even if you're here and you're joining us and you have an opportunity that you feel is really good, it's sustainable, or to the point that it can be, but it's giving good returns, we want you to bring that to the table. So for everyone to analyze, right? And we have a sheet that we'll send you where you can just plug in the information so we can quickly analyze and see, okay, is this an investment I want to get involved with, right? And that's how you get out of the rat race, ladies and gentlemen, right? And that's what we're having these meetings every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Invite people, bring them on here, right? So that we could give them the education of how to get out the rat race, okay? Because your bank account and your investment account are two different accounts, and they do two different things. Okay, your checking account is like a storage. Okay, it's an account held by a bank or credit union that allows the account holder to deposit or withdraw money. Right, and an investing account, you're deploying capital towards projects or activities that are expected to generate a positive financial return over time. So a checking account is pretty much a storage. Go inside your storage room right now and see how it looks, right? It's more than likely covered in dust and cobwebs, right? And that's what's happening with your money when you're just putting it in a checkings account. It's collecting dust and cobwebs. It's not growing. So the best thing is to take a portion and put it into an investment that can help your money grow. right? You're putting your money to work this way, right? So if you, let's say you have 10,000 in a bank account, a check-ins account, and you just leave it there. At the end of the year, it's gonna be 9,000 and something because you have monthly fees, right? But if you put a portion of that, right? So that 10,000, don't use the full 10,000, but say you use 1,000 of it. And then 1,000 of it, you're putting it into investments that's going to provide you an ROI. Then that 1,000 can turn into 5,000, right? Even if that 1,000 turns into 1,100, it's more than it would have been if it just stayed in the bank, right? And generational wealth of investing is something that I'm really passionate about. Like I said, I'm a real estate broker. I encourage people to invest in real estate, right? And build cash flow, right? Because when you're doing this, then you're actually coming up ahead of the game, you know, because you have properties that's providing cash flow. You have tenants in there, they're paying it every month, right? Real estate always appreciates. So even if it goes down, it's eventually going to go up, right? And by you having assets, you know, it's going to help you get out the rat race, right? But having investments is one thing, but your mindset needs to be in alignment with that, right? If the mindset is in alignment with that, then you can actually grow, because where you are right now is going to be different from where you are when your income is on the next level. So your mindset is very important, that it is also evolving. And that's why when you invest in yourself, it's the number one thing. And that's why we have the map book. The map book is a book of wealth creation, and is a book of you evolving, right? And this program is an annual program, right? And by you being involved with this, your life's going to change, because every day you're pretty much calculating. You're calculating all your steps, and you're actualizing your vision, right? And that's something that we want everyone to get on board with, especially the people that we're building with, because if everyone's adapted to universal laws and principles, these are God's laws. If everyone's adapted to them with their day-to-day, then I know that everyone's giving their best potential, right? Everyone's moving towards what it is that they want, right? And to get started, we have entry-level opportunities, you know, so you can start generating income with a minimal budget, right? And as you in there, you get to grow, you get to build, right? And that's what comes down to this right here. We want you to value time more than money, right? Because once time's spent, it's spent. When money's spent, you can get it back. All right. So we have the MSI report and honor report with the map book program and the Focus 11. We're actually paying $1 per day, right? Or a point per day, right? If you're not subscribed. So if you are subscribed, all you have to do is fill out a time card on our web page, right? And on that time card, once you fill it in, it's reported. You'll earn $1 per day or a point per day, right? But what this is doing is it's giving you accountability, right? You're accountable every day for what you do, right? It's simple questions, but what it's going to make you do, it's going to make you take the action. Every day you're taking a step closer to your dream life by filling out this time card, right? And in return, we're going to compensate. We're going to give you $1 per day, right? And in the MapBook income opportunity, we need to build a team, right? Because the team is where you'll be able to have passive income, right? And that's what we want. We want you to have passive income. So this is you right here. You go out and you share this meeting with other people. Let's get more people onto this meeting so they can see, you know, how things work, how they can be financially free. how they can build financial and get out the rat race, right? So the Focus 11 is a monthly subscription. It's $99 per month, right? And if you referred someone to this program, you're going to earn 30% from the first person you refer, which is $30 per month. It will reward you, right? If they're on a monthly subscription, every month you're going to get $30, right? And then if that person also shares this with someone and they come on board and they get the monthly subscription at $99 a month, then you're going to earn $10 a month, even though you never directly referred them, right? And even if that person refers someone, you're going to get 10%, which is $10 a month, right? So it goes 3 generations deep where you're getting passive income. This is where you're making money through the efforts of others, because you only shared it with these people up here and they're sharing it with people, but you're continuing to get paid. If they go for the yearly subscription with the map book, it's $9.99 a year, right? And for the first person that you share it with, you get $300 a year. And if they share it with someone, you'll earn $100 a year. And if that person shares with someone, you earn $100 a year, right? So $50 a month per person and $50 a year per person that you refer, right? This is passive income, okay? And this right here is sustainable. This is something that's gonna last for a long time, right? There's many opportunities online. We don't know the timeline from them because of the model, right? But this one is actually back onto something, right? It's a subscription. It's a course. It's a personal development course that they're getting involved in, right? And they'll love, right? And you'll continue to get paid, right? Some of you may not have $99 a month right now. Some of you may not have $99 a year right now, but that's why we're here to build you up to the point where you get here. If right now you don't have nothing and we're able to start getting you and building you up, once you get to the level where you could afford this, in terms of building a team, it should be automatic. You shouldn't even think twice about getting this. You should be like, okay, I built myself up. Right now I'm making way more than $99 a month. I'm going to subscribe to the Focus 11 and pay $99 a month, right? And then, everyone that's on your line and in your downline will follow suit, right? And they're going to get value from it, but you're going to be valued from it too, especially if everyone loves it and everyone continues to go month to month, year to year. We have people on our MapBook program that are in year 5 right now, right? Because the program's so powerful, right? So $9.99 a year is nothing. And if you're making $100K a year and you're paying $9.99 a year, $9.99 a year is not nothing, right? And that's our objective for you. So on the MSI page, and if you were here, then you were actually invited a link, right? And on your link, once you subscribe, you should have seen this page, okay? If not, you can scan the barcode and you can get on there now. Or whoever invited you to this meeting, ask them for their link, all right? And then you're going to see a page like this. And when you see the page like this, these buttons are all here for you to take action to. So we want you to save this page as a home screen on your phone. And I'm going to go over a video of how to do that right now, because anytime you click that as an app on your phone, you can access your time card, right? Where you go and you fill that out each day. And you get a point per day or $1 per day, right? You could subscribe to the Focus 11 or the map book at $99 a month or $9.99 for the year, right? You have your invite referral code, right? Which you get right away because it's free. Go get your invite referral code and invite people, all right? And then in the background, we send out emails. We send out all this stuff. Everything else is laid out for you. All you got to do is just send them the link. They'll get the notification for this meeting, right? And come to the meeting. We want everyone to come to the meeting and invite people to come to the meeting, right? Because the more everyone comes on here and understands this type of information, then everyone's going to understand the importance of just getting on board. It's a shared vision. This is teamwork, right? And eventually, we want everyone to subscribe and upgrade and subscribe. All right. You know, if you see the system's working for you, subscribe, right? Because it's going to even work better, because the mindset, I'm telling you, is the most important thing, right? And then we have a link here to join our WhatsApp group, right? The MSI Report group we have, and, you know, we could share opportunities on there, on different meetings that are going on there that you can access, right? So you're just in tune with getting your mind to shift to think about multiple sources of income, right? And then there's investors meter link, so which is this meeting that we're on right now, which is happening every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So whatever time it is for you right now, it's there in the group. We send kind of with the map, so you can kind of know in your country, you know, what time it is. But you don't have to find the link. If you save this as on our home page, you just click in there and then just click on this button, and it's going to open up this meeting. All right. So I'm going to show you real quick how to get your referral code. So if you don't have one yet, go and get one today. All right. So let me play this.
Go to msireport.ca. Click here to sign up and register. Secure your spot now. Scroll down. Then click the Invite Referral Code plus Earnings button. Sign up by entering your first name, last name, email address, and your PayPal email address. Click on I'm Not a Robot, and click the right images for verification. Then click on the Sign Up button. Read the Terms of Service and Affiliate Program Agreement. Scroll down. And at the bottom of the page, click on I agree. On the next page, look for the referral link, then copy.
All right. So wasn't that simple? Does everyone know how to do it? How to get their referral code? You can text in the box, or you can just tell me. Does everyone know how to get the referral code? It's important. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Let's see some answers now. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 All right. Yes. Quite easy. Exactly. Very, very simple. All right. So that's something that I'm expecting everyone to do. Go get your code, and not just get your code, but share it with people. Get people onto this meeting, right? There's no obligation. No one's forced to do anything over here. We just want to give the information, right? And then once we give the information, then yeah, you could do what you choose, what you want to do with it. You can either run with it, or and run with us, or you can say, you know what, no, this ain't for me. But at least you came and took a look. All right. So when you enroll in the programs, which is the map book and Focus 11, the map book is $9.99 a year, and the Focus 11 is $99 a month. All right. And they last for the year. The map lasts for the year. Focus 11 lasts each month. Okay. But it all starts with the mindset, as I mentioned, you know, because you could earn $1 million, right? But if you're not that person that is of the same frequency of that $1 million, then it's going to all disperse. And then you're going to go back to the level where you are. That's why we see many people who win the lottery within a year or or 2 years, they're back to the same income level. They could have $10 million. They could have $100 million, and it will all go away. It'll go back. They'll be back to where they were, because that is where they are in their mind, right? So your mindset is very important, that you grow and you expand your mindset. And that's why these programs are so important. It's here to expand your mindset. So as your income's increasing, you are that person. As you grow, more resources come to you because you have more to offer to this world, right? And what you put out in this world is what comes back, right? So you want to fulfill your dreams and your passions, which is what our programs do for you, all right? To fulfill these, what are your dreams and passions? Have you thought about that? Or are you just thinking about, I need to make some more money? What are you going to do with the money? Like, what is your plan? Right? That's very important, because if you are living your ideal life right now, what does it look like? Can you visually see it? If you were to close your eyes right now, can you see yourself living your ideal life? What does it look like? If you haven't taken time to think about that, then what direction are you going? What direction are you moving in? You're just gonna have money piling up, where you're gonna store it in your closet. Remember what happens when you store your money? It's gonna get some cobwebs. Money is a means for experiences, for you to do experiences, the things that you want to do, the things that you want in your life. That's really what you want. The money is just a means to actually do it. So what do you want? What does your ideal life look like? Right? And the map book allows you to discover all of this. It gives you the time to go inside. We're all on a discovery to understand our why. Why are you here? What is your why? Have you gone into reflection to discover this? These are the important things. Of course, people are on this webinar because of the money that you make, which is great. But this is really what's important. What is your why? Why are you on this meeting? Why do you need money? Once you go inside and you really discover this, then as you're outside, meaning as you're out in this world, then you move with purpose. Right? You have more clarity, right? And to get started, we want to get some entry-level opportunities that are available, and something for you to get started and start investing. Start putting the Robert Kiyosaki's principles to work, right? Test them out. And the opportunity I'm sharing with you is VEND, right? And VEND, the investment required starts at $50. There's different packages, 150, 500, 700. And I'm actually releasing a token coming this week. It's $70, right? And the packages pay you about 2% to 7% per day, up to 2 to 20x ROI, right? And it's an innovation of the blockchain. What it is you earn USDT on a blockchain from multiple tokens, right? And the multiple tokens are on the app, right? And to access them, you got to register on Stable DAO. So you need a referral code, okay? And if you don't have a referral code, just ask me. I'll send it over to you. You get a free referral code. I get on the app free. But then to get in the app, there are subscriptions, right? And the subscriptions are at different levels, right? We have the recovery plan, which is something that I'm involved with in a form of contribution. That's one of the focus 11, which is contribution. And like I mentioned to you, there's people who I understand are not in a good financial situation for them to actually get out of the rat race. So I want to help. I'm looking to invest money and time into hardworking leaders who will work with me to build a future of change, to improve the financial situation and mindset of many struggling families in need. Right. And that's the whole why of the MSI report. Right. Why we want to do this. Right. But it has to be something that I'm hoping will have that ripple effect. And with everyone that's involved can be able to do the same for their network. Right. So continue to attend these MSI report meetings on every weekend, Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I'll be working with the closest with wealth creators who attend on the Wealthy Recovery Plan, where I will invest in the upfront package available to give you ROI. My only request is that when you make your withdrawals, you send 50% back to me until you cover the amount that I invested in you. Then once you recover it all, I would appreciate a gratuity payment as a thank you. And then you can continue to make all the money that you want from the revenue that you've obtained. It's a win-win and it's fair, right? A few people that are on here are on the recovery plan. I haven't seen any withdrawals return yet. If you have been making withdrawals, you know, I'm going on a principle of trust. And at the end of the day, if it's not something that is coming, I am paying attention to who's sending back and not, right? Because when you send back, it allows me to redeploy, right? So if we want to expedite this thing, then, you know, we need you to send back, you know, as you withdraws, you send 50% back, and then it allows it to redeploy, you know, out to more people who are looking to build, right? So it's a collective thing. So if you've made a withdrawal, since this plan's been going on for about 2-3 weeks now, if you made your withdrawals, then you gotta send back 50% of your withdrawals. So if you withdraw $50, I'm expecting you to send me 25 until you recover the amount that I invested in me. Right? So if it's $100 package, then you keep sending until you reach 100. And then after that, whatever gratuity you want to send, you could send the gratuity. So in terms of fairness, this is more risk on me, but I'm okay with that. As long as I can get leaders, people who are willing to build, people who are willing to go out and share this with others and build a team. And when I'm talking about share this with others, I'm talking about the MSI report, not just necessarily VEND or, you know, whatever other opportunities coming on, but the MSI report is Create Wealth Network. That's what we're delivering, right? Because our thing is more the education and understanding that you need to build multiple sources of income. And within the education, we're also giving you another income source. So this is what we're building. And then everything else is icing on the cake, right? All the other opportunities, you know, that we're going to get you involved with are for you to build more revenue, you know, hopefully to circle back and to subscribe to the Focus 11 and the map book, right? Because once you're on theirs, then we know the principles that you're applying and adapting in life are going to make this world a better place. And it's a collective effort. We're all here to do God's work, right? And God has delivered it, all of us here. We're not here for no reason. Everyone's on this for a reason, to get this message, right? And hopefully the message is talking to you. And if it is, and it's in your heart, then that's your truth. Right? So we want more investments. We're going to have weekly meetings. We want to present stuff for you to grow, but to build the Create Wealth Network. We want to grow this network. And to grow the network, the process is very simple. Go and get your referral link. Invite people to this meeting. All right. And as people are on this meeting, I'm paying attention. We're going to get you involved with some of these investments, entry level, so you can start getting some money coming in. right? And you build that. And at the same time, remember, it's a head start, right? We're not going to fund all your accounts or everything. We're here to give you a head start, right? So we get you started on package. You can start make withdrawals, and then you can start using some money to put to work to get more opportunities and for you to grow, right? So this is pretty much the MSI report, right? I quickly want to go over VEND as I was mentioning it, because VEND every day something's going on and is growing tremendously, right? And it's the beginning of it. And when talking about the beginning, this is why the beginning really matters. I'm going to show you this chart. So there's opportunities where when you get a return ROI percentage, the whole objective is to break even, right? You want to get your 1x out. So whatever you put in, you want to get it out, right? So for example, they have a product called MMM, right? Where you're 5% daily. It's 500 USDT. Every day, you're getting $25. So it deducts every day. Once you get to day 20, you broke even, right? And then from there, you're in all green. The bronze pack is 700 USDT. It takes 14 days for you to break even. And in the bronze pack is 900 USDT, 9%. It takes 12 days for you to break even, right? And this being early, right now, there's a high probability you're gonna get your 1x out. I've already got my 1x out for the bronze and the silver pack. I already got out my 1x. So now I'm in the green on there, right? So and that's what I'm saying. So this money in the green right now, I'm using it for the recovery plan. I'm using it to help you if you don't have a startup package and you need to get started up. I want to help you, but I only want to help the leaders. I only want to help people who are building teams. And if even if it's not building teams, if you're inviting people to this meeting, that's good enough for me, because it shows you're making an effort, right? And with your ID link, I can see who's inviting who, right? I can see who was referred by who. And if they go and get their referral code, that's how I really know that they're going through the whole process, right? Because when they get the referral code, it shows who referred them, right? And these are the people that I want to be working most closely with, right? So you're right now, yeah, your time, you put in that time, and eventually you'll be able to switch over where you just put in more money, because the people who are putting in more time and building most teams, that's who I want to invest the most in, right? And in this recovery plan, so it's not a charity, you know, this is business. And in the business, we need people to actually go out and help us build, right? If money's not coming in and money's not being made, then it doesn't make sense, right? And that's what it is. It's a form of contribution, right? It's not just, oh, here you go, here's the money, go have a good day and go make your money and leave. That's not what's happening here. What's happening is, you know, we're helping you recover. We're giving you a package for you to get ROI, build up on that, but go and share this with more people so that we can continue to grow our team and we can continue to grow, you know, you as well, right? So this right here is good math for you to understand in terms of break-even point, right? And me getting you a package, you're going to break even. You know, and even when you go in, you're not even breaking even because you're not even putting in on the first thing. I got to break even, but it's going to take double the amount of time because you're sending 50% out and you're keeping 50%. But what are you doing with that 50%? You know, that 50% you're having, are you adapting Robert Kiyosaki's principles, or you're just going to go out and just spend it on everything and not spend on yourself, not spend on you actually building so that you could bring in more per day or per month or per year, right? So there's different packages that are being released on here. For example, there's this one right here. It's Project G50. It's 50 USDT. Daily ROI is 1%. maximum revenue 50x up to 2,500 USDT, right? Then we have the blah piece, right, which is 50 USDT plus 50 MMM, right, and it produces 5x of what you put in, right? I told you about the MMM, right? So MMM, 500 USD, 5%, you earn 25 USD per day, 10x return. There are no restrictions. Silver pack, 700 USDT, daily earnings 7%, daily rewards $49 per day, right? And then you get a 20x return, which is $14,000. And you need one UPU recruit, right? The UPU is $100, right? There's no requirements for it, and it pays you $3 per day. And then we're going to be releasing this next week, which is our project, which is the map, right? And it's 70 USDT, 7% per day, 7x revenue. And the requirement is to have a 1-star VEND package, right? And there's the MMM Gold, which is 900 USDT. You earn 81 USDT per day, 9% earnings, 30x potential. You need a 1 UPU recruit and a 1 G50 recruit, right? But that right there is this where I showed you, where in 12 days you'll break even. So 12 days from now, if we look at a calendar, so this is 14, it's on the 16th. You get that pack today, on the 16th you broke even, and then by the end of the month you actually you double, and you make over $900 for the end of this month with that package, right? And there's going to be on the VEND, there's going to be many different platforms. See it like a vending machine. Many different projects are going to be released on the VEND platform. They're going to have different ROIs, different returns, right? And it's going to be a different project. So what's behind a project is something, right? So you could pick and choose which one you want to invest in, right? And then you get your ROI. And the ROI is given through an actionable thing that you have to do, which is watch ads, right? So I'm going to log into mine right now, so you could get an idea of how this thing works, right? So if you're not yet logged in, whoever it is that invited you, ask them for their referral code here, right? If you don't have a referral code, then make sure that you send me a message and I'll get you set up, all right? So as I mentioned, it's a vending machine. So all of these are different tokens, right? And it shows over here how much of each token do you have, right? And then you go to trade, you can sell what you have of each token. I haven't sold anything yet, so I might as well give an example. So there's MMM. So first off, let me go to subscription. So these are the different subscriptions that you could get, right? So 1-star viewer, it's 100 USDT. 2-star viewer, 150 USDT. MMM bronze, 500 USDT. MMM silver, 700 USDT. MMM gold, 900 USDT. UPU spark, 100 USDT. G50, 50 USDT. And 3-star viewer, 500 USDT. And it shows the daily revenues that you get on each pack. So UPU spark, you get 3 USD to pay. MMM gold, 81 USDT per day. MM silver, $49 USDT per day. MM bronze, 25, right? It shows the multiple 10x, 20x, 30x. How are you able to get the 10x, 20x, 30x? It's not guaranteed. It's potential. And that's all based on the treasury. It's based on how much money comes into the platform, right? And as long as there's money always in there and more people are depositing, getting packages and stuff like that, then there's going to be enough for you to get whatever is owed to you. So what's owed to me is 18,000, right? So I'm going to sell the MMM just to show you how this whole program works. So I watch my ads, right? So let me go back to watch the ads. You can see how this thing works. Okay, so I go to videos, right? And I already watched them, but it says I received my 83 for the day, right? So as you're watching them, it's once the thing finishes, then you get to mint your token, right? And it shows the total that you have. So each day I'm making $83 right now, right? And once it's done, then it goes over here. So if you click on here, it shows $1, $1, $1, $1. So these are all from ads watching. If you look on the right side here, see, all these are from watching ads. So it just pays you every time you watch an ad, right? And then for you to sell them, hold on, someone's trying to join the meeting. Okay, so for you to sell them, you go to the whatever token it is, MMM, that's what it was, right? So MMM, I'm going to sell. It tells me how much I have. I have 149. Right now they have a withdrawal limit and exchange limit, which is 100. It's to protect liquidity, right? And also, well, that's the main reason, to protect the liquidity. You know, so as more people join the platform, as the treasury grows, more money's available, then they'll increase it. Maybe they'll go from 100 to 200, then 200 to 300, 300 to 400, etc. Right? Building from there. So I'm gonna do 100. I'm gonna exchange 100. You see, it's here, 100 MMM, right? Shows here, and it's gonna give me in return 95 USDT because there's a $5 fee. All right, so I'm gonna sell. But before I do that, I want you to see in the assets, you see the USDT column? Whenever you sell, it goes in here. So right now it's 0.41, right? So now me go and sell MMM now. So 100, 95, I'm gonna sell it. It's counting down. Okay, the trade happened. So now when I go to my assets, look, remember it was 0 point something? So now I have $95 in there. So I sold, I go to MMM, remember I had 100 and something here? I sold 100. So now I have 49 USDT. So if I wanted to, I could sell some VEND, I could sell some UPU. If I get the G50, as I watch ads, this is building as well, right? I get the maps coming, have that, I'll build that as well, right? So you're building all these accounts. Some of them will be successful, some of them won't. Some of them, you know, maybe it's not as popular, not many people want it, and it's not gonna be sustainable. But the VEND platform is a platform where they're gonna have multiple projects on here. So if you're looking like something like a Quest Trade or like a crypto.com, where it's a wallet, but in there you can make exchanges, this is the same thing. The only difference between this is that once you invest, you could actually start withdrawing from day one, right? And there's other crypto, if you invested in crypto or if you've invested in stocks, then you know when you put in your money, then you got to wait a bit and then you got to sell it in order for you to get your money. Over here, you get the package. And as long as you take this action of watching these videos, then you'll be minting these coins and then they'll go into whichever project it is right here, the token. And then you sell the token, it goes into USDT, and then you go to withdraw. You put in your wallet address here, right? And then you put the amount that you want 95. It's going to do a $2 fee, 93, and withdraw. Put your funding password, which is a six number password, right? And then you get a verification code. You click send. They're going to send it to your email. Right? Have a countdown here for you to fill it in. All right, mine is 955302. Right? And that's to authenticate you, right? Okay, so it said I reached the maximum for today. I have to wait 6 more hours. So yesterday withdrawal, I guess I did it around like 7 o'clock or something like that. So I gotta wait 6 hours and then I can withdraw that out. Right. But these restrictions are temporary. They're here to make this thing sustainable. You know, they don't want everyone pulling 1,000, and then there's no more money. Right. You know, so that's pretty much to protect the treasury, right? And to give you a sense of that too, it's about the numbers, right? So looking at VEND, if I just show you real quick, they have reports, daily reports for you to know what's going on. Right. So this is VEND. So you can see what has happened in the past week, the past day. Every day you'll get a new report. If you're in our MSN WhatsApp group, then you'll get the numbers. Okay, so it shows that from when VEND started, there's been over $1 million deposited into the program. So this is the amount of money that's been deposited based on people getting packages, right? And this right here is the total rewards paid. So the withdrawals that people have made, 762,610. So take this minus this, and that's what is in the account, right? So it's healthy, right? 289,000. You know, we want this to continue to increase, this increase and this increase. We want everything to increase, right? So of all packages, there's been 8,000 so far, 870. And 2% fees go to corporate, 2% fees go to tax provider, right? And knowing these numbers, you know, you just know, okay, the account's healthy, you'll be able to withdraw, right? But remember, this business model, the objective is to get your 1x out. Get your 1x out. And after you get your 1x out, everything else is just bonus. All right. And then they have different incomes, revenue streams within here, right? But again, this is one opportunity. You know, there's many different opportunities. There's the opportunities that come and go, right? This one right here is early. So pretty much anyone that gets in right now, there's a high probability that you're going to get your ROI. I can't make guarantees, right? But it's just a high probability that you could get your ROI, right? And like I said, the recovery plan, I know there's some leaders that are on here. And as I mentioned, we will be funding some accounts, especially if you've been inviting people, okay? So I'm going to check on the referral code, right? So the same thing that I showed you to do right here, right? And I'll play it again, right? For you to go get your referral code, copy it, send it to people. Get them to sign up. And when they sign up, they also copy it and send it to people. All right. And what them doing that, I could actually track all of that and see, you know, who's been inviting people. All right. If you're on here, that's cool. But I want you to get on here going through the process. All right. Because yes, the WhatsApp link is sent and it's forwarded out. So this could be your first time here. Maybe you just joined through the WhatsApp link. But now ask the person who invited you to send you their referral code so that you could go through the process of signing up. All right. So if I show you right here, your page will look like this. Once they send you the link, it's going to look like this. You click here to register, right? You secure your spot for our meeting, right? You see next meeting is right now, which is happening. And this is going to be updated for next week, Saturday, right? And you scroll down here, watch this video, explains to you the map book and earning $1 per day. Then you go here, you can subscribe, right? So you have the year option, the month option, whichever one you want. We accept credit card, right? And you get access, you get logged in, and there's a lot on the other side, you know? So those programs, there's a lot that comes with them. It's not just you getting the program. If you don't have credit card, you can also do it through PayPal, right? So the year option, monthly option, right? And you get your access to that. Next one is a time card. As I mentioned, you earn $1 per day. If you're subscribed to one of these packages, right, then you earn $1 per day. If you're not, you earn a point a day, right? And then you just go through here, just fill it out. Quick questions. Did you read your map book or Focus 11 today? If you don't have them, you put do not have. If you did, put yes. If you didn't, put no. Did you send someone your referral link today? Yes or no? Did you post on social media today? Yes or no? What platform did you use, right? You could check which platform, maybe you did more than one. What username did you use, right? So we can find you on there, right? Did you include at Create Wealth Network and the hashtag MapBook income in your post, right? If you did that, then we'll find you and we'll know that, okay, you're participating, right? And how many people did you share your MapBook income opportunity investment to look at today? Right? How much people did you send your link to today? Right? If you look in your phone, I guarantee everyone here has over 100 people in their phone. it doesn't hurt to invite them to come to this meeting, because we're not forcing them anything. We're just presenting an opportunity, right? And everyone should have an hour to listen to a new opportunity, unless they want to be stuck in the rat race. If they're okay with being stuck in the rat race, by all means, keep going in circles, right? Let me pull this image up here. You can keep going in circles, right? If you're doing the same thing that you've been doing, you're getting the same results, then it's time to try something new. All right. And over here, we're providing an opportunity where it could be no risk on your end. All you got to do is just invite people. Get people here. That's the only request. Get people. But not just any person. We're looking for leaders. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you. And I'm going to open the floor. Are there any questions?
Hello, thank you so much, leader.
Thank you, Lynn.
My name is Collins, calling from Nigeria. Yeah, thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. And I want to appreciate you for what you're doing. The initiative to get your team back on track is a very good initiative. And I'm happy that you are extending that initiative to my team. I have on the call at least about 5 or 6 persons from my team already signed up, doing the leaders already referring people, because my team has been battered by, you know, platforms that have taken their money. Mm-hmm. So a lot of my members don't have $100 or even $50 to come into the project. So when I saw your idea, when I heard about it, I immediately was so excited. And I had to inform my team. So I'm just saying thank you for what you're doing. We really appreciate you. And we are willing to work with you on behalf of the Leans team here in Nigeria. We are willing to work with you as long as you provide that leadership that we desire. Thank you so much. For sure. I will communicate with you on WhatsApp for those that have met the requirement to be funded. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yep, let's do it. And Lens, I see your work ethic, man. And that's what we're looking for. I need to replicate as many of you as possible, right? Because if we're able to do that, then we're going to see thousands of people in this meeting, right? And if we can change 1,000 lives, that's just not just 1,000 lives, that's 1,000 families, you know, like, and what it could do, and especially the ripple effect, that's the main thing, right? Because if everyone is on here right now, and of course people have lost money, there's a lot of things that are happening like that, but if we could get you to the point where you're building and you're making a sustainable living, you know, then we want you to replicate this, you know, replicate it, you know, amongst your people, right? So if you're there and you're getting a nice ROI and it's coming in all the time, and you have leaders that are willing to build, replicate this. Let's sponsor them a pack, get them started, right? Because if you get them started and they show the work ethic and they could go and refer people, and not only go refer people for them to come and get a free pack. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people to refer people to buy packages, right? But yes, to start up, if people do need a startup, come on to meetings, invite people. And if you're inviting a lot of people, we'll start you up. We'll start you up, right? But you got to be out there working, right? And if you work and we could build a nice network, like I said, it's not only about one opportunity. This is more of a community that we're building, right? Because there's a new opportunity every day, right? And there's so many opportunities to get into. But if we can assemble to where we have a community that's here to support each other, then it doesn't matter what opportunity is there. We all win. So thank you so much, Linz. And I see there's a few other people that are also on the recovery plan. Hopefully you guys also invited people. I will be able to find out, like, by checking the data, right? And if you invited people, then we're gonna keep going, And even with yourself, Linz, yeah, you keep building people and getting people on. We're gonna get them going. But even with you, man, we can get you on better packages and all that stuff, man. Because we're putting in the work. But also keep in mind, I do want the money back. All right. So you pay 50% as you're earning.
Sure.
And you know, and then yeah, so it can get redeployed and we can keep doing this. All right. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely, yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Linz. Collins, go ahead. You're muted.
I was saying that I'm grateful for, yeah. I was saying that I was grateful for the opportunity given to me with the UPU. So I haven't made any withdrawals yet. I'm still watching my ads. So as soon as I make my first withdrawals, I would ensure that I fund you with your 50%.
Nice.
And I also want to advise that when you're working with leaders, of course, leaders, you know, you are the grand leader, and I'm sure you have me with my teams. So if you have other people, they should be responsible for their downlines. So if you found anybody in my team, I am going to follow up to ensure that anytime they make withdrawals, they send back your 50%, because that is the only way we can make this business sustainable.
Exactly.
You know, if you don't send back the $100, the 50%, then this business is not sustainable.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Linz. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anybody else have any questions? Okay. So I guess we're good. All right. So Linz, yes, definitely reach to me. Let me know what your leaders that we need to get going, get on the recovery plan. And I see a few other people here who have also been at Kasiaka. I know you've been on board. I think you've been inviting some people as well, so we get you started as well, right? And whoever else, go get your link. You know, the MSI report, or you have a link. Go to your leader and get their link and register and invite people to next week. All right. Today we had I think we got up to like 17 people. Next week, let's double that.
17, yeah.
Yeah, let's double that next week. Let's have over 35 people.
Let's do at least 30 persons at least 30 next week. At least 30. Let's get to 30.
Exactly. Let's do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. We appreciate you. Let's continue to grow. All right, have a good day.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.